Good evening, everybody. It is once again Ted the Speed Learner, and I am here to declare the winner of the video response wars this week. I do apologize for the shortness of this video, and that is because I am still having computer problems. My graphics card has not come in yet. As soon as it does, I'm going to throw it in here. We'll be right back to normal business. I guarantee it. Now, in the meantime, let's go ahead and congratulate Crazy Josh Cravey. He submitted 2 videos into my video response wars this week, so I'm congratulating him. I do owe you likes and comments on your videos, and they will come. I just have to make sure that my computer is going to stay on long enough to do this. So we're working with that right now. In the meantime, I know a lot of people that live in the 21st century are so used to television shows and how they can buy entire seasons of a television show on DVD and then watch it whenever they want. Well, this wasn't quite the case back in the 1930s, 40s, and 50s. When you went to the movie theater to watch a serial, well, you watched that episode and then you went back the next week and you watched a different episode. You couldn't go back and watch the previous episode. Okay? Unless, of course, your theater was kind enough to show the previous episode and then show the next one. So, sometimes you would sit there an entire week and you'd do your homework or whatever, and then you'd forget what you just saw in the previous episode. So then you were watching this next episode and you forgot what was going on in the previous one. That's why they had previously on so-and-so and so-and-so. That way you would have a brief summary of what happened in the last episode in order to watch the next one. And that's a perfectly legitimate way of making movies and TV shows as well. I like that. I really do, because that way you don't have to watch the previous episode to catch up with everything. Okay? But I will say that when a company stands there and it has all these subsidiaries, I mean, you know, Paramount Studios and so-and-so studios and so-and-so studios and so-and-so studios, and they display 15 different movie studios before you even watch the movie. That does get annoying. Okay, now think about it. You've paid, what, $12, $14 a ticket. You've already had to endure a ton of ads that show on movies. You know, back in the old days, they didn't show 15 million ads before you watched your movie. This is something modern, okay? This has come around the modern day. In the old days, you went in there, you watched a couple little things, and then all of a sudden you were watching your movie. Not anymore. Boy, you pay your 12 bucks a ticket or 15 bucks a ticket, you're watching a ton of ads before you even watch the movie. Now you've gotten through all those ads, and now you see company after company after company after company. Now, some movies get clever, and I like them. They'll start showing you the movie, and they'll have the company titles in various locations, so you have to really kind of look sharp on the screen to find them. Then it becomes one of those Where's Waldo type situations. Now that is cool. That I like. But to stand there and just show title after title after title after title, by the time you get through with all that, you're half asleep. Then they say, oh, we're going to start the movie now. It's like, by that time, you've already finished your popcorn, you've already finished your soda, it's time to leave. Okay? And so that's one of the things that really gets me with movies these days. I was trying to think of some other things that really gets me, but they kind of lost me in translate. I tend to get lost in translation every once in a while, so I can't think of anything else at this point. But anyway, I do think you're doing a pretty good job there, Crazy Josh Cravey. If you're going to display that many companies in your movies, at least make it into like a Where's Waldo situation where you have to look sharp or you miss it. This is kind of fun. Otherwise, it's just boring. And I hate boring. I really do. Oh, there is one other thing. I just thought of this. Then there is the alternate endings. Okay, that drives me up the wall. It really does. It was kind of funny in the movie Clue. Yes, they actually made a movie out of the board game Clue, and that was kind of funny because depending on which movie theater you went to, you got to see an alternate ending of that movie. That was kind of clever. But for most movies, I like to just see one ending. The ending that the author intended for you to see. There are no 6 endings to the War of the Worlds if you read it in the book. There are no 6 endings to the Time Machine if you read that in the book. What if the Christmas Carol had 6 different endings? Some people would think that would be cool. I think that'd be downright annoying. What if Ebenezer Scrooge didn't get converted at the end of the book? I'm sure somebody's going to dive in on that. But come on, guys. 8 and 10 alternate endings to the Christmas Carol? What are you going to do? Have Ebenezer Scrooge get shot in one ending and another one he just turns more evil? Or I can just see it now, Crazy Josh Cravey. Your brain is going like this, thinking of all these crazy ideas of how Charles Dickens would have written Ebenezer Scrooge. I'm sure you're thinking this right now. But anyway, I just find that annoying. It really gets on my nerves. I want to see one movie with one ending. Call me old-fashioned, call me silly, but that's what I like to see. But anyway, that was something I was thinking of, and once again, I'm trying to babble. But anyway, Crazy Josh Cravey, you are the winner of the Video Response Wars this week. And I know I'm clapping a little oddly, and that is because I developed a little injury at work. Yes, I got myself a nice little paper cut. I was putting away a photo album, and yeah, you get the idea. Anyway, I am feeling a little better. My finger's feeling a little bit better. I'm going to continue treating it, so I will be okay. In the meantime, thank you very much for participating. I do know, okay, I have not forgotten that you need likes and you need comments on your videos. I will get those to you just as quick as I can, as long as I can keep the computer on. In the meantime, you have yourself a great week. If anybody was wondering about those thunderstorms today, I was fine. There was a lot of people 30 miles away, both north and south of me, that didn't do so well. And I hope everybody sends their deepest condolences to them. But here in Decatur, we did fine. We were okay. And I'm just glad that, here I was at work, and I was glad that I didn't have to worry about that on top of everything else. So, anyway, I hope everybody has a great week. I would love to see more entries into my Video Response Wars contest. I will tell you more in a future video, so stay tuned.